Benchmark 55 over 1,500 metres. I'm sticking with the one Sound of Sleet here, 1, 3, 2 and 4. She's a nice mare. Look, she paraded really well. She looks fit. She's had the 5 runs back. She won first up. She hasn't been disgraced in some much better races than this behind Counter Carford and Ready for Magic of recent times. And I just think if she can put herself right there on speed, there didn't look to be abundant speed in this race. He may even elect to take it up at Adrian Late on Sound of Sleet from a good gate. I wouldn't be surprised. And look, he might be able to just stack them up, and she may just be too good for them. One Sound of Sleet. I've got her on top. Look, Borlotti Beans, I'm respecting. I don't think he's any superstar, but in saying that, he's been very good at the non-tabs his last couple, and they've been good, strong non-tab races at Innisfail and Mount Garnet. So you'd respect him. Lacey Morrison aboard for Michael Lee. They're a good combination. Two Merry Old Soul. Well, look, if there's a chink in the armour of a few of these late, this is the horse that will be winding up. Will he be winding up too late? It's probably the question mark, because he's a real one-pace performer, but he can get over some ground, that's for sure. It'd be interesting to see him over a couple of thousand metres up this way. We don't see too many restricted races over further, but yeah, on breeding, look at it. Sava Bill, Tuesday, Joy. I don't know how he ended up in North Queensland, but he debuted here at Cairns, and yeah, he hasn't been totally disgraced in shorter races, so keep him safe. The 4 Swanky Sue, I thought back to the 1,500 should go a lot better. A good run here behind Cunnamulla 4 back would put her a chance in something like this for sure. 1, 3, 2 and 4 are my numbers. Jace, it looks as though Sound of Sleet's really starting to dominate the betting, but Borlotti Beans is kept safe.
He continues to firm every fluctuation, and the money really starting to arrive now for this fella. 1 for 1 here at Cairns, and a low draw. Borlotti Beans, though, 340 got to 350, now into 320 late. 4th up should be peaking, you'd think, fitness-wise. Merry Old Soul's been the drifter, 380 to 550. Swanky Sue's out 6 to 750. Bowtie Betty was a firm. She was 15 out to 16 initially, and then into as little as $9.50, now $10. But some money there for the 6 horse. Enough Roses, $11 out to $16. In terms of the officials, Sound of Sleet's the big mover, 270 to 225, along with Borlotti Beans, 360 to 310. So numbers 1 and 3 both having significant support here, Michael.
Yeah, it's that sort of race, isn't it? Sound of Sleet's definitely getting insured enough, you would say, because I think purely on the fact that this is a lot easier than what she's been racing against Sound of Sleet. Adrian Late aboard from that good gate. So you would expect she's going to be hard to beat, but yeah, what happens with the tactics here? That's the query that I still struggle to determine, because there's no real outright leader on paper. So for that reason, I think maybe Sound of Sleet's probably the go forward horse. I don't think Lacey Morrison will be too far back on Borlotti Beans. Maybe Swanky Sue could be handy enough, but look, the rest seem to race sort of midfield or a little worse. So yeah, you just never know around Cairns, 1,500 metres. Good race meeting at Rockhampton on Saturday too. Things are really starting to hot up. Of course, we had the Archer there only a couple of weeks ago now, and all roads build towards the carnival at Rocky. But there's a nice race there, Fighting Commando up against Rover's Pepper. That's a beauty, and yeah, some good 2 and 3 year old races as well. So a good little meeting at Rocky on Saturday there. You'll see the action on Sky 1 and Sky 2. But here we are, 2:15 now, about Sound of Sleet, so $2. Hang on, I feel like an auctioneer. It's just gone bang, straight into even money favourite Sound of Sleet. All the rage late for Adrian Late. What will he do? Question mark over to Adrian Late. Here's Bluey Forsyth for the 3rd at Cairns.
Swanky Sue, she's going to come up riderless, I think. Kieran Quilty out of the saddle. But Swanky Sue has been loaded. Kieran Quilty about to get in to the saddles. He's about to do that now, and we'll have them ready to go. The lights on, they're all set here. HJC C Electrics. It's a benchmark 55. 1500, the journey for race 3 at Cairns, all in. Favourite is number 1, Sound of Sleet. And they're set. And they're away. Good Dispatch 2. Sound of Sleet, the favourite, one of the best to begin. Bowtie Betty going up on its outside. Just in behind them, Enough Roses and Borlotti Beans. And Pocket Fugitives up there 5th at the moment as Petrillo is made of a lightning move around the outside of them and quickly goes up to be about running 2nd now. Back to the rear of the field, Swanky Sue and Merry Old Soul. So putting a little bit of pace on was Bowtie Betty, and she led from Petrillo, who was keen to get up there and goes to 2nd about a half a length away. Sound of Sleet has got a beautiful run, 3rd on the inside, and they were followed by Borlotti Beans. Is equally travelling nicely, and then came Enough Roses and Pocket Fugitive. Swanky Sue back 2nd last, and last of all is Merry Old Soul. To the toward the 600-metre mark they travel, Bowtie Betty in front, led by about a half a length. In 2nd placing is Petrillo, and they were followed then by Sound of Sleet, who's on the inside. Borlotti Beans is on its outside. Pocket of Fugitive and Enough Roses were next as they start the bunch. And they were followed then by Swanky Sue, and Merry Old Soul will have to come from the rear into the straight. Petrillo moves up now, and Borlotti Beans quickly to challenge Bowtie Betty, and it is Borlotti Beans. Bowtie Betty's got a bit of fight. She's kicking back. They were followed by Petrillo. Sound of Sleet coming to run on, but it's still Borlotti Beans in front, and Borlotti Beans wins from Bowtie Betty. Petrillo has held 3rd over the stablemate.
Borlotti Beans. She just managed to keep the favourite in a little bit of a pocket there and in an awkward position. And while that was all going on, she just circled around, got to the front, had clear air, had the momentum up, and it was just an absolute 10 out of 10. 3 Borlotti Beans, Michael Lee, Lacey Morrison, ride wins it. 6 Bowtie Betty, boxed on really well there to run 2nd, looked to be gone, but fought back hard. The 8 Petrillo looks to maybe have got up to run 3rd. A much improved run today, 2nd up, that's for sure. And Swanky Sue was there as well. Sound of Sleep didn't give much, but Swanky Sue may have run 4th. We're just standing by for that to be confirmed. But, gee, I was disappointed. Sound of Sleet just got in an awkward position, needed clear air. While that was all going on, Lacey Morrison was off and gone on Borlotti Beans, and it was curtains. So funny run race. A few wanted to go forward. Sound of Sleet just seemed to get that run in behind, but raced a little bit keen. But it was Borlotti Beans, the lovely run in transit, running 4th and circled around all over. 3, 6, 8 and 4 are in the frame. So 3, 6, 8, 4. As I said, Bowtie Betty boxed on really well there for 2nd. Petrillo getting home okay to run 3rd, and Swanky Sue a better effort again today to run 4. So 3, 6, 8, 4 confirmed. A good ride, Jace, and it wins the day.